Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into exactly why English is, well, your ultimate key to the world. I mean, think about it. Why put in all that effort to memorize vocabulary and practice those listening skills, right? Let's take a step back together and look at the big picture of how mastering this language literally transforms your everyday reality. English opens many doors. That's really the core theme we're exploring today. Learning this language isn't just about passing a test or checking a box on a resume. It's about unlocking incredible life opportunities. Every single new word you learn, it's like forging a tiny new key for a door that was totally locked to you before. By the end of our time together, you'll see just how dedicating time to this language can completely reshape your day-to-day existence. Okay, here's our quick roadmap for today. We're going to cover 5 key areas. First, English as an international language. Second, traveling and meeting people. Third, movies and books. Fourth, understanding different cultures. And finally, your key to the world. Let's get right into it. Section 1. An international language. Speaking across borders. English is an international language. People speak it in many countries. Those words, international and many countries, they're the real anchors here. We're talking about over 1 billion speakers worldwide. That kind of scale just sets the stage for the massive, massive network you're tapping into. It really highlights the global magnitude of the tool you're building. But honestly, what does it actually mean to be an international language? Well, it means English acts like a giant global bridge. Imagine someone from South America crossing paths with someone from Asia. They probably don't share a native tongue, right? But because of this incredible global reach, there's a super high chance they can still connect. They can share thoughts, ideas, and stories that otherwise would have been totally lost in translation. Moving on to Section 2, traveling and meeting people, exploring the world. I want to speak English so I can travel and talk to new people. Notice that really explicit link there? The motivation isn't just about snapping pictures of famous monuments or pretty landscapes. It's directly tied to actual human connection. Travel goes from just observing a place to genuinely engaging with it. Because traveling is just fundamentally different when you speak the global language. Sure, the basics like navigating busy airports or checking into hotels, they become way less stressful. But beyond the pure logistics, it's about the human element. Your ability to communicate transforms you from a quiet tourist into an active participant. You move from just touring a new place to actually experiencing it through the locals. And that's a game changer. All right, Section 3, movies and books, media and entertainment. I can watch movies without subtitles and read books in English. We actually need to pause and celebrate this one, because honestly, it is a massive, highly rewarding milestone for any language learner. Being able to consume a story straight from the source without any kind of filter is totally amazing for how you interact with global media. Think about it. When you rely on subtitles, you're always just slightly removed from the action, right? You're constantly splitting your visual attention between the actors' incredible performances and the text at the bottom of the screen. But when you remove those subtitles, you allow for a much more authentic, seamless experience. You hear the raw emotions, the real intonations. You read the author's exact chosen words. It completely changes the way you absorb and enjoy entertainment. That brings us to Section 4, understanding different cultures, empathy and friendship. I also want to make friends from other countries. Speaking English helps me understand different cultures. International friendship and cultural empathy are just deeply intertwined here. You really can't have one without developing the other. A shared language is such a powerful bridge. When you sit down and converse with someone from a totally different background, you're doing so much more than just learning about their favorite foods or local traditions. You're learning how they view the whole world. English provides that common ground. It allows you to cross massive cultural divides, build real empathy, and form genuine global friendships that go way beyond borders. And our final stop, Section 5, your key to the world. Confidence and daily habits. I feel more confident when I speak well. That's why I study every day. There is an absolute, undeniable link here between a daily study habit and your own personal confidence. Confidence isn't just something you magically wake up with. It's the direct, earned result of consistent practice and that psychological reinforcement you get from making progress. It all starts with that small, quiet, daily action of studying. That consistent effort builds your ability to speak well, which naturally builds your internal confidence. And finally, that rock-solid confidence is what actually empowers you to step out and open all those doors of opportunity we've been talking about. So the external reward, the traveling, the friends, is all driven by this simple internal habit loop. Learning English opens many doors. It's not just a subject, it's a key to the world. Let's just let that phrase sink in for a second. It perfectly encapsulates the true spirit of everything we've unpacked today. Because English really isn't just some academic chore made up of grammar rules and endless vocabulary lists. No way. It brings you travel, friends, media, deep cultural understanding, and profound personal confidence. It's a living, breathing tool that actively reshapes your life and expands your world. So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a question. Which door will English open for you? Will it be an amazing journey abroad? A new friend on the exact opposite side of the planet? The pure enjoyment of a great movie in its original language? Or maybe just a deeper belief in yourself? Keep that question rolling around in your mind. Thanks so much for joining me today, and hey, keep using your key to the world.